Welcome back to Jtwes. Thank you guys for tuning in. Today we got, well, starting a new set of days here. We'll finish it probably up on Thursday, but I need to put some nitrogen down on this Jimmy Rig. Go and get it in there. Calling for thunderstorms this week. So that, and I'm debating on whether to take a hoe with me because there's a couple spots that had some crabgrass and I don't know that I can get fast enough to cover it up. And you know guys, I haven't got to use these here to lay by anything with yet this year. Golly, that thing's got a long bar on it. Jeez. I didn't realize it was that long. But hopefully, you know, if things go right, hopefully we can put them on and lay this Jimmy Red by with it. I'd like to use them this year. I hadn't used them at all. But we're gonna get up there. It's hot today, guys. It is so hot, man. I just rotated the tires on the truck. I should have videoed a little bit of that. You know, when I was telling Lino, I said, Lino, you know how I can tell when somebody don't rotate their own tires? She said, no, how you tell? I said, when they say, oh yeah, I don't like them little factory tires, I'd put me some big ones on. Yeah, they don't rotate their tires most of the time. You know, that's not foolproof, but man, you get down on them 18-inch wheels and tires and you get to rotating them. There's some big old tires. They're heavy too. Good gracious. And so, yeah, I certainly, with me doing it myself, I don't think I'd want any bigger tire than what's on there. But we rotated them. It's been a few miles, and Sammy, I need to put that in my schedule of rotate tires. Don't let me forget. But let's get up the road. Guys, this field may mess around and make a mockery of me for trying to give up on it last week or week before last. Pretty decent little patch of corn. We get some rain on it and stuff. I don't see no reason in the world why it wouldn't make it. It may be a little later than some of the other drying down, but certainly not where we can't come out here and hand pick it. Probably last time I plow it. It's got the nitrogen under it now. We'll see what it does. Hopefully she'll make. I got a little left in the hopper. Let's go put that on the peaches and cream corn since I didn't like the color of it. It may bend it a little bit, but we're going to put it on there anyway. And we got to go grocery shopping tonight, so let's go put it on the corn. Lena, you looking like that?
I'm angry at the price, not you. Sam injured himself in the grocery store.
Okay guys, another day. It's still pretty hard. I keep looking for them to get ripe anytime. Still pretty hard. I was gonna come over here with this thing. I think there's 2 or 3 tomatoes I wanted to get before church this evening. Appreciate y'all hanging in there with us on this video. I seen this one yesterday. And that's the only thing about these cages. That's a nice, beautiful tomato. I'm gonna use that little piece of fresh dirt over there in a second, guys. I'm gonna plant me, don't laugh, 2 hills of squash. We were talking about squash the other day on the live, and I don't have any planted. And so I said, you know what? I'm gonna plant me 2 hills. That, or I may plant it in this corn right here, because I got fertilizing nitrogen in there. Like I said, I just want to clean this up today. Clean it up and get a few off. There's another pretty one. Guys, I found a mist spot in the corn here. This may or may not work. I don't know. We got some. I put one there. And we're gonna put one here. Top pocket find. Squash. Alright. We planted us 2 squash plants. Maybe they'll make. Not a bad little haul for just cleaning them up. Not bad at all. That's enough for a couple of good pints. That's probably about all the time of garden work we got today. I'm hoping to maybe plant some tomorrow. Some more sunflowers. We'll see if Sam gets it bed shaped up in time. Hopefully we will.
Ooh. Sam, you said this was an army worm?
Mm-hmm.
Disgusting. We'll take care of that. Here, I used this blue ball, or blue book, but it says ball blue book. It's pretty old. It's vintage. And there's several tomatoes in here. Okay, but this is not a how-to video. It's not a how-to. You may not do exactly as I do, but I'm just showing you what I do. All right, so I got 2 bins here. I got these from Agri Supply. They're rubbery, easy to wash, easy to rinse. So I got one for the skins and just middles of the tomato, and then I got one for just the good tomatoes that we'll actually put in jars. And over here I have a lightly boiling pot of water, and I have this bowl of ice water that I put them in because I blanched them. It makes the skin just peel right off. And I used the tongs because I'm not looking to burn myself. And if there's bad spots on there, that's okay. We'll just cut those right off. Okay, so it's only been like less than 5 minutes, but you could tell the skins, how they'll crack there. So I just take them out after 5 minutes, not long at all. And then I put them in some ice water, cool them off, just enough to be able to handle them. And I have a very small batch today. Usually I have hundreds to do at a time. Okay. So you see the skin already wrinkling up, so that's good. My assistant Sam, who always helps me with tomatoes every year, he sits over here with the towel because these are pretty juicy, and he gets the skins off. And he chops them up for me. And we just kind of do big quarters. They don't have to be pretty small. So we'll work on this for a while. Just repeat the process. So getting some tomatoes. Sam, don't you love doing tomatoes?
Yes, I do. It's my favorite. Green beans is my favorite to can.
Yeah, I kind of like green beans too, except they take so long to can. These are pretty quick.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now Sammy's done a fabulous job of cutting them all up for me. And so now I've got my clean jars and a, what do you call this, Sammy?
A funnel.
Funnel, thank you. So, and of course, clean hands. So I'm just gonna grab and squish them in there. I don't add any water because they have so much of their own water in them. That's all they need. Okay. I'm gonna just keep filling them up. Okay, so I've got 8 pints here out of what we cut up today, which is not a lot. You know, like I said earlier, I do so many. Turns out to be hundreds of them. So I've got these all filled up. I'll do half a teaspoon of canning salt in each one. Good heaping amount. Okay, and I do not add water, and don't tell Joey, but I had to use one of his favorite jars. I don't know if he had it saved for anything special, but as many tomatoes as we go through, I think he'll be okay with me using it. And I will tighten these, just not too tight, but not too loose, just enough to where they won't shake off. You don't want to do them too tight. Okay, so I use my big canister here because I water bath them. I do not use a pressure canner for tomatoes. So I'm gonna put these in here and fit them the best I can. Okay, so they will be nice and sturdy in there. And I fill up the water level till it's right above the lids. Okay, so that's not too tall above it. And I will put these on the stove. And I turn them on high, so that way they'll heat up as soon as they can. But once it starts boiling, I turn it down to a lower, like a simmer, and I simmer them for I think 40 or 45 minutes. I have to refer to my book, and then shut them off. Okay, so it's getting up to a good boil now. It's taking probably about 20 minutes. So I'm gonna turn it down a little bit because I don't want it to get any faster of a boil than that. So I'll turn it down a little and I will process these for 35 minutes and they should be done. I was just going to show these tomatoes I did in 2022. So there's a little rust around the edges of the can, but that's okay. It's just that my rings are pretty old. So I was just going to show them the just smell good, look good, and they're 2 years old. Let them cool off for about 5 minutes after I shut it off. So now I can just go ahead and get them out. And this is always the worst part for me, because I never trust this little device. And you'll see how they kind of come up to the top a little bit, like it leaves a space down there. But when they're cool completely, if you just shake it up a little bit, it kind of settles out. Because I'd always rather have extra room than them be too full. And that's it. And I just let them cool in the air condition and they will seal up. I'll hear them popping. That's it.
Guys, I'm home from Raleigh, and look what Lino's done made. She's done made me some salsa, and I'm gonna crunch this on camera. Cover that up a little bit.
Yeah, because he's the loudest eater.
Make them. Man, I'm telling you, that fresh cilantro we have outside and the tomatoes we had from last year, it is absolutely delicious. So she got us. And all we, keep in mind guys, all we were doing yesterday, me and Sammy, was before church, we was just what I call cleaning up the tomatoes. You know, you had a few early ones, a few that, you know, were turning red, and you know, you don't want to waste them. And hey, we got there, Lino, see, eight pints? Mm-hmm. 8 pints.
Yeah, I was thinking it was going to be 6, but it turned out to be 8.
Yeah, so it's a good deal. We're going to have a little taco salad here in a minute. Did you use the garden onions?
Yes.
And Sammy, we still got plenty of potatoes?
Yes.
I ain't looking at them, I'm looking at you behind the camera. All right, well, let's eat a little dinner. We'll come back in a little bit. All right, guys, another video, good supper on the porch. Rudy's barking for whatever reason. We'll finish this one up, and I think we're looking to go see some fireworks in Yanceyville tomorrow. That ought to be fun. And Sam hadn't called me yet. Said he got the rose and sunflowers bed shaped yet. So hopefully he'll get that in the next day or so, and we can plant them maybe Saturday or something. But got some work to do Saturday morning at the church, and just praying for rain. Pray y'all get some rain. And I really do, honest to goodness, guys, I'm not really worried about my stuff. I mean, if all of my stuff died, it wouldn't make a difference as far as, you know, me. I really worry about those big time farmers down east, and you know, you got the tobacco farmers down there, you got sweet potato farmers down there, which sweet potatoes are probably handling it okay. But you know, you got a lot of corn and wheat and stuff down there, or corn and soybeans down there, and not just in North Carolina, but all over. So I'm hoping and praying everybody gets some good rain and they don't lose the crops, because, you know, just using my stuff as a gauge wheel, you know, if that Hastings don't get some rain pretty soon, I don't know that it would make anything other than good mulch to put back in the dirt. But again, I don't have a bunch of cows depending on it or anything. It's just seed and a little bit of this and a little bit of that. So y'all have a good week. Hopefully this video will come out probably Saturday. Good week, good day, good weekend. Look forward to the next video. We'll see you. God bless you. God certainly loves you. He gave Jesus to be to take your place. I can't say the word preparation. well, how you say it, Sam? Appropriation for your sins. I'm not making light of it. I just can't say the words. He took your place for your sins on the cross for you, and that's why I always say God loves you, because just think about it. He gave his son for you to do that. But anyway, we'll see you. Thank you.